Hi, I'm Jeremy. Welcome to the Training Guy. So I've been thinking about this for a long time, and the reason why I wanted to bring it up now is because AI is so prevalent out there, and I wanted to make sure that its implications are kind of understood as it affects training and everything. There's we have a skewed idea of what AI truly is. What do I mean? Up to now, the most attention that AI has gotten has been from media organizations that talk about generative AI as they threaten writing, arts, essentially stuff that they are closely tied to, which is why the media is so interested in it. What I want to talk about here is not so much just generative AI, but also there's a whole nother level of AI that is kind of running under the radar, and that is behavioral AI, or this is analytical AI. So this is AI that is taking content, taking massive quantities of data and identifying patterns, identifying likelihoods, and making decisions based off of that. You're going to see this in cybersecurity. You're going to see this in general business analytics. Um, these types of AI are really going to be the most impactful types of AI. And it's stuff that you're not going to be able to see. How does this impact training? So AI in training really falls under two parts. The first one we're going to talk about is this behavioral AI. And I want to get this out first because it's so under um, under discussed. And of course, the next one is going to be generative AI, and we can talk about that in another model. Um, so with behavioral AI, what you're looking at is not so much how do we best deliver the training or design the training, but it's which training needs to be delivered, which training is most effective, and how can we best plan our training environment to meet the most good. A behavioral AI or analytical AI is going to be able to look at sales patterns in a corporate environment. Um, how often do your sales generate, and how effective are your sales pushes and your campaigns for specific products, and how does that generate to new sales, which generate to new demands for training, right? You're looking at some, I mean, the math is actually pretty simple here, but you've got to be able to parse a lot of data, and you've got to be able to make the adjustments as needed. And here you're usually using data scientists to do the analytics and pull the data and do the comparisons and whatnot. But this could very easily be done by a behavioral or an analytical AI, where they look at the models, they understand what the math says, and they know what you're looking for because that's all been programmed and that's all been identified through previous training. And now they can come up with the decisions, and they can say that based off of the sales that you made in this quarter, your next quarter, you're going to need X amount of training, which means you're going to need X amount of trainers. You're going to need to leverage some partner trainers for some stuff, and then we can expect, based off of historical evidence and stuff like that, that this is the next level of training that's going to happen. Right. So that's the behavioral model. Um, do You can also look at the behavioral model as completion. How many classes are being completed? Why are they not being completed? What's the pass rate? Why is the pass rate not happening? So a lot of this stuff is done by analysts, right? They'll go through, they'll look at the pass rate, and then they'll start looking at what questions are not answered. AI can do this, and AI can do this very effectively just by parsing the data, identifying the outliers. This is what AI is really built to do. They look for the patterns, they look for the outliers. Those outliers can then be flagged very easily. And then as you start getting more and more outliers flagged, you can start rebuilding the content so it's more effective. So that is where your behavioral AI and that is where your analytical AI is going to really change the face of training. So I don't mean, the content, I don't mean generative AI. That's something else completely. I mean the operational side of it can just be hugely impacted by AI, and no one's talking about it. And that's the future that I see. So hopefully that's really interesting. Hopefully that's helpful. If you have any questions, place them in the comments. I love reading them. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you like what you see. That really helps a lot. And enjoy your learning journey.